victory all in my eyes. Enemies only can see my demise. Envision my downfall, it's not in my view. I only look up, I will not be subdued. Can never submit, position is grip. The mission persists like it's built out of bricks. In the gym I commit, knocking shit out of shit. Hit equipment till I lose the feel in my fists. Precision my gift. Decisions are swift. At home in the ring, it's like I live in this beat. And I'm undisputed. So undisputed. Yeah. Pound for pound, 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 pound for pound. What feel like the night of the fight? Feels like the fight of my life. Lighting my fire, can't even remember which finger is injured or what tired is like. Train through the pain, flipping them tires. Barbells was lifting them skyward and higher. I ran through the rain, work till I'm drained. Put on headphones and do it all over again. Chains clang from hitting the bag. Throwing them fast, trying to fold it in half. Footwork rehearsed till I float in the flash. Searching for weakness, immersed in my defense. Please, don't be too slow with the pads. But I'm still matching the motion it has. Shoulder rolling, find an opening and let them go like I'm holding the soul in my hands. Set it free, set it free. Set it free.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around.
This bout. The fans are ready. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Parries that jab away. That jab won't score. Crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bust.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! This is not how the story was supposed to go for Amir Khan. Disaster averted.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Oh boy! Amir Khan dazed! How did they not go down?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
He didn't take that jab well at all. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Pretty dumb. Here we go for round two. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice hook. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Catch and shoot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. A counter-fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
There's a counter shot. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. There's the bell to start round 3. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Swing and a miss with that left hook. Look at the hand speed and footwork between these two elite level middleweights. Both men step back for just a moment. Beautiful counter punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Going to punch himself out, though. They have no respect for each other's punching power. That jab doesn't score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. There's the bell for round 4. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The perfect counter lands. Here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Amir Khan is rocked. That was the moment.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
The jab just got blocked. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Which Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Nice counter. That counter punch caught him clean. Amir Khan in some real trouble. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, it's no secret. Time for the 5th round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Does well to block that left jab. Nice job by him to block that jab. 3-1 in action, and they are delivering. Beautiful counter shot. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Let's start the 6th. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
They both want a highlight reel knockout. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Looking to land the hook. That jab gets blocked. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, this is the time. Round 7, here we go. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Nice job blocking the hook. Good defense to block the hook. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
His stamina is off the charts. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Now you start. And we enter the 8th round. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
He blocks the hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That jab misses. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there...
Oh my God, Johnny! Amir Khan backing up! Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Bing Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And down he goes. What an upset this could be as Khan is down. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Some might have thought the fight...
I'm a Russian, I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. Ask your questions, I'm the answer. I'm the whispers in your ear. When the lights start flashing for you, expectations loud and clear. I'm a Russian, I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. It's the prize I envision, nature of the beast. No collision in the cage. When you visit, get the leave in the distance and it's sacred. Set your expectations. Hope you made your reservations. Till I land and you face it. What you tasting? Advertise and display it. Not a heart that you made it. It's an art when I draw, you should save it. Download it on your playlist. Really hoping that you lose. I'm really hoping that you choose. That I'm teaching like it's school. That I'm really ready. I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. Ask your questions. I'm the answer. I'm the whispers in your ear. When the lights start.
Welcome to the WBC Arena. Excited to be here for this one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale. And it's here.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Bolton, England. Here is the Olympic silver medalist, one of Britain's youngest ever professional world champion, a unified 140-pound champion of the world. Introducing Amir King Khan. Fighting out of the blue corner from Brooklyn, New York. Introducing an acclaimed 2-time middleweight champion of the world known as the Miracle Man. Introducing...
So much hype surrounding. Here we go for round one. They have no respect for each other's punching power. The straight right just misses. Nice to see him with his gloves up. What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight would say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice straight. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Swing and a miss with that jab. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot... There's the bell for round two. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Those counter punches have to hurt. This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
That jab won't score. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Miss with that jab. That counter shot lands. Nice counter. And down he goes. What an upset this could be as Khan is down. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, come to me.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Khan in that last. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
These two fighters are made for one another. Oh boy! Amir Khan dazed! Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the
Oh my God, Johnny! This is not how the story was supposed to go for Amir Khan! And look at that body shot. They couldn't have thrown it any better.
That's lights out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You still want to fight?
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. It looked.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Let's see how they... Back at it in round 4. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? looks like a little bit of a strategy change here, loosening up the technique. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. They won't give us a second. Did you see that? Ooh, and Daniel Jacobs just got rocked. That was the moment.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That time counter shot. Got out of the way of that right hook. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. He is down big time on the score. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Nice job blocking the left hook. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Well, Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tear. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Well done with that counter shot. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You are right.
Let's talk about Khan in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet. Can make or break a fighter.
I knew you're going to be confident now. You've got to take that confidence away.
Good work, that's it. Now breathe, just get your breath back.
Gather in your pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence. Stop it.
Doing the gaps will appear. Stay focused. Don't let him back in.
Back in the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together and go out there and put it back on him this round. You're starting to make mistakes in the switch.
And don't get carried away. Think about the defence on the end and what you do.
Going back on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up and you'll take him out. He's ready.
Come on, you've let him back into this. You're better than this kid. Go back out there.
You've got to be smart. Otherwise you'll see it and you ride it out.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action.
The right hand's beautiful. That's it. Start sticking in a few body shots in there.
On to the 6th round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
This is the kind of fight you expect from two world-class elite middleweights. Did you see that? Amir Khan! Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
Shot from the gut.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your ball.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Can't find a home with that jab. You'd like to see more jabs. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Khan in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown. And there's the bell for round 7. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Amir Khan is rocked! With that body shot, and it froze him in his tracks. Look at this again.
Even I've got to see that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout.